Hi, I'm Stephen Engasser with eXp Realty, MrFloridaHomes.com. This video is number 1 in a series of many of videos that are called 7 Questions with Stephen. And in this very first video, I interview someone who does 1031 exchanges. His name is Drew Monaghan from the Private Exchange Group. So let's go take a look at the video. Stick around. MrFloridaHomes.com. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm all about teaching you everything you need to know about South Florida and its real estate that you can't find in a listing. And one thing you're going to learn today is that 1031s are not in a listing. So what I have here is I have Mr. Drew Monaghan, a personal friend of mine who I've known for almost 20 years. He is the Wikipedia of 1031 exchanges, and this is a new series I'm starting, 7 questions with Stephen. So I have 7 questions that I'm going to drill him and ask him some questions on the 1031 exchange. So sit tight. Number 1, Drew, what is a 1031 exchange?
Stephen, thank you so much for asking that question. The fact that you know about it is half the battle. What a 1031 basically is the ability for an investor to sell and buy real estate without paying the taxes from the gains on that sale.
All right. Question number 2. Why should someone do a 1031 exchange?
Well, because you asked them to, obviously, Steve, first. But really, the reason why they should do it is because they're actually looking to enhance their portfolio, change it up, make it better for whatever reason for them, and allows them to make moves like that without having any issue with taxes and be able to move forward easier with less cost.
Question number 3. Who can benefit from a 1031 exchange?
Excellent question. Thanks, Stephen. So basically, any person that's a taxpayer in the United States can benefit, including non-citizens.
All right. Question number 4. So what is the benefit of doing a 1031 exchange?
So again, great question, Stephen. Thanks for asking that. Let's look at it a little bit from an investor standpoint. So an investor, when they sell a property, they have to pay taxes on the gains or the profit of the sale. Well, with a 1031, they don't have to pay them. They defer them indefinitely for their whole life, actually. If you think about it, what that means to them is that it's more money for them to invest in the next property or properties that they want to invest in. And for that reason, that gives them more power of buying better properties that work better. For example, like maybe more income, better area, easier to manage, maybe no management. So it allows them to make changes that they have to make for their portfolio without having extra cost.
Sounds like the game of Monopoly, right?
It's funny you say that. It's like playing Monopoly for real.
Okay. Question number 5. How does a 1031 exchange work?
Excellent question again. So the way it works is you have to, first of all, understand what the process is. So it's a good idea to sit down with a qualified intermediary, which is what we do, and kind of explain what it is, how it fits for what you're trying to do, and also go through the process of it. So basically, simple way to think about it is an intermediary comes in, does paperwork at the closing of the sale and the purchase, helps guide you through the process of the timing that it has to make it happen, and then coordinates with the closing agents of both the sale and the purchase.
Okay. All right. Question number 6. What is a qualified intermediary?
Okay, that's actually what we are, Stephen. You know that already, but a qualified intermediary is a fancy title for what we do. If you think about it, when you're doing a 1031 exchange, in reality, you're kind of doing a deed swap. You're swapping one deed for another. Well, if you did that directly, you wouldn't need us. You would just need an attorney, and you would make out the terms with the buyer and seller, right? Well, with this case, usually you're going to sell to whoever, and you're going to be able to buy from whoever. So in that case, there has to be an intermediary or a person between those two transactions to connect them to make it into that actual swapping of deeds. Because when you sell it, if you take money from a sale and touch it, you've already generated a tax. So having the intermediary involved connects those two closings, right? Holds the money from the sale, sends the money to the purchase, and guides you through and completes the documents needed so that no taxes are due.
Question number 7. What does a 1031 exchange cost?
Well, here's what's great about it, Stephen. The costs are very nominal. They're a flat fee, not a percentage of the transaction or an hourly rate or anything like that. In our industry, the fees range anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000, sometimes more depending on complications. So the cool thing about that is a flat fee, you're known upfront, and usually has no impact on the quality or the actual benefits of the exchange because you know already upfront what it is, and you know that it's not going to be a nominal, it's going to be a nominal cost actually.
Okay. And the best way for someone to contact you is your website, www.peg1031.com, and the PEG stands for Private Exchange Group. All right, so to contact Drew, all his contact information will be down below in the comment section. You can contact him by phone, text, email, or look at his website. I'm Stephen Engasser from eXp Realty, along with Drew Monaghan from the Private Exchange Group. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, comment, subscribe for more information on any of these videos.